Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Baker going to throw this right away.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Mayfield down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The Bucs at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Throwing, Mayfield.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Fred Warner.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give him a nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
Well, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Purdy looking to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
Here's Purdy. This is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Velus Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Run. Regular. What's that?
Here's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
That is caught. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Tampa Bay. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Pistol. Real. What's that?
Mayfield looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And when those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you.
Point it right. Hey, alert 30. Alert. Kings. What's that?
To throw, Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Run. Up. Hey, alert. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. Flush to his right. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rachaad White, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Purdy from the gun.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
To at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Now Purdy.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Seven, our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now Mayfield. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. 22 yards there, a first down.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
King. Good. Point it right. 180. Hey, alert 33. Done.
Back to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's That's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Second catch for him today, and they'll line up a first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49ers' 46-yard line.
Kings! Run.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done.
Hurry! 180! Point it right. Up! Hey, alert 33! Hey, alert! What's that?
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Ibuka. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hurry! Done!
Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. So part of it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows his versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proved that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Purdy. They'll roll him out right. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Steps away to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Second and 9 from the 44. Throwing here, Purdy. A quick throw there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
Purdy.
Eluding the pressure right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Purdy now to throw.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
And the 49ers are going to be set up in first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get into pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run the draw with Irvin. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Looking to throw. Purdy escaping the pressure right. And just not enough on the throw there. Now around his feet and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Purdy will get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Purdy looking to throw. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's that?
Baker going to give it to Irving. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Once again, it's Irving. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Flush to his right. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down.
What's that?
Mayfield down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down.
180! Done.
Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bucs take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Get set! Get set! Go!
Shotgun now with Purdy. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback, But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's Purdy. Rolling to his right. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Back to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Purdy sets up to throw again. Flushed out right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. On the gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Purdy, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Purdy from the gun. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall, 61 yards. And the Niners have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Now Moody for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Alert, alert, alert,
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And some space here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 62 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
Credit Yaya Diaby with his stop. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Out of the gun, Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And partner, the tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquez Valdez-Scantling from 10 yards out. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Throwing, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10.
Hey, we're 33. Point it right, point it right, point it. Real. Pistol. What's that?
Now Mayfield. He's got Otten. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Complete to Cade Otten. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, 180. Regular. Stop.
Here's Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irvin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Throwing here, Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Back to throw, Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now they show jet sweep it instead, a run up the middle here. And this is going to be a Bucs 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
4-yard line.
180! Kings! Stop!
To throw, Mayfield. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 20.
Partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded is a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
That'll give Irving running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Loss of a yard.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
It's 22-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. Now 1st and goal. On the handoff, this is Irving. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
180! Stop!
They'll stay on the ground with Irving.
And he stopped immediately there. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
20! Regular! Point it right. Stop!
Mayfield.
Flush to his right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Purdy to throw.
Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Here comes 2nd down. Throwing, Purdy.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
across midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Here's Purdy. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. One last shot from Mayfield here. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No.
My words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than